Hey guys, Danny Forster here. Gosh, so excited to be part of Joe Corbisiero's new show, Joe Knows. I am Danny Forster, owner, operator of A Better Home Inspection. We have been in business for about 30 years. My grandfather is the one who started this company. He actually trained me for the past 25 years. We have 5 inspectors, work 7 days a week, and we are extremely excited to be part of this new show with Joe. So, as we know, when you're buying a home, the home inspection process is a very critical part of the home buying process. So, the first thing that is common that we see in homes is the condition of the roof. As home inspectors, we're always going to be looking for evidence of moisture intrusion. Also, other signs that could possibly lead to moisture intrusion, such as cracked roof tiles, slipped roof tiles, improperly flashed chimneys, vent stacks, anything like that, or let's say degranulation of asphalt shingle tabs. Basically, the roof coverings is just breaking down over time. So we're always going to be reporting on roof conditions for you and your clients. The second common thing that we're going to be talking about today is smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors. Now, it is current law that all homes have to have smoke detectors installed in every single bedroom, as well as having a carbon monoxide detector, one on each level, also within close proximity to every single bedroom. So it's a common thing that we see that's not installed in older homes is smoke detectors inside the bedroom. So we want to make sure all detectors are in operation and are installed in the proper places. The next common item that we're going to be talking about is electrical. So we see a lot of times in older homes where they're not brought up to today's current standards with the electrical protection that is required. For example, we have a kitchen of a house that was built in 1960. The kitchen outlets are not GFI protected. Now, what does that mean? That means we don't have the most up-to-date protection of the actual electrical outlet. It can be upgraded, so it's not something that the entire house has to be rewired. Most of the time, it's just an outlet that has to be installed. Now, we recommend that all outlets within 6 feet of water are upgraded to that GFCI protection. Another common thing that we see during home inspection is the quality of the wood, fascia, trim around your property. Now, granted, home inspectors are not licensed termite inspectors. We do visually examine the wood around the property. We're going to be making comments about the condition of the wood. However, as a home buyer, you want to make sure that you are looking at your termite inspection report. The termite inspector is going to be the one that actually probes all the wood to determine the integrity of the wood, and he will be giving you a recommendation of how to repair that damaged area to give a clearance. So, another thing that we see quite often around any home is trees and vegetation. So as home inspectors, we don't like anything to be growing into or touching the house. This gives little rodents or wood-destroying insects an avenue of access to your home. So we always recommend that there is no vegetation growing into or contacting the house, as well as big mature trees that are growing too close to the foundation of the property. So if we have any of those trees around your house, let's keep it free and clear from the home. One of the most common things that we see in home inspections with a gas-fired fireplace is this little device that's called a damper stop or C-clamp that goes on the fireplace flue. Now, why is it so common? It's a newer code item, so within the last couple of years it's been brought up to current standards that we need to have this damper clamp. What does it do? So, when we have a gas-fired fireplace, you turn the gas on, normally you light the fireplace, the exhaust goes up and through the chimney. Now, the idea behind this damper stop is to give the gas the ability to escape, always. They never want to have that little flap inside of your fireplace closed 100%. The gas be turned on, whether it be by accident or not, and then have the gas come into the house. So, for less than $5, we need to get a little C-clamp to put on the fireplace flue to keep it from closing 100%. Another common issue that we will discuss is the air gap device that's connected to your dishwasher. Now, your dishwasher goes through its cycle, pumps water in, pumps water out. This air gap device is a device to not allow dirty water back into your kitchen sink or have any contamination water go from your sink into your dishwasher. So it's creating a high loop underneath your kitchen sink connected to a device near your faucet. A lot of older homes Even some newer homes, when they redesign the countertops or the sinks, they don't put a port or a hole in the sink to allow for that device. So we see that quite often. Now there is a remedy to that. You could create your own air gap device by creating a high loop where the dishwasher drain line goes above the bottom of the sink drain and then goes back into the sink, so that you cannot have any water moving from the sink to the dishwasher or the dishwasher to the sink. So that is another common item that we see. Something that I see all the time, my inspectors see it as well, is air filters that are dirty. Honestly, I have to remind myself to change the air filters at my house because it's something that we just commonly forget. It is great practice to change your air filters at least twice a year. Now, my grandfather taught me a little trick. He told me that the way that you should remember to change your air filters is change your air filters when the time changes. So when we spring forward, change your air filters. When you fall back, change your air filters. When you're getting a home inspection, change your air filters. So it's just another little tip that we have for you guys. Change your air filters before the inspector gets there so it doesn't have to make it onto the report. The next item we're going to talk about is windows. Most homes nowadays have dual pane windows, which is two pieces of glass sealed with normally an argon gas to give it a better insulation factor. Now, through age or possibly window defects, we could have thermal seal loss, which means the gas between the two windows is no longer between the two windows. It's actually the seal's been broken, which will lead to fog or calcification inside the windows. Cannot clean out. Unfortunately, it will damage or restrict the clarity of the window. It also doesn't allow that window to be as efficient as it was when it was manufactured. So that's something that we see in older homes. You'll see one window that maybe looks like Christmas morning. Unfortunately, you can't ever get it clean. Now, just to let you know, there is no repair of a lost thermal window. Unfortunately, that just hasn't been developed yet. The only things that you can do is either live with the current conditions or replace the entire window.